Imagine standing alone on a battlefield, seemingly unarmed and unarmored. Suddenly, a group of menacing foes emerges from the shadows, blades glinting in the moonlight. Enter the Celestial Convoker, an extraordinary character whose magic is as unpredictable as it is powerful. Seemingly defenseless, the Convoker stands calm and resolute, their eyes ablaze with determination and a hint of mischief. The foes advance, hungry for what they perceive to be an easy victory. Little do they know, they've just walked into a trap. With a swift gesture and a whispered incantation, the Convoker's magic springs into action. The air around them shimmers, and a radiant shield materializes in their left hand. It's not metal nor wood, but something else entirely. A substance born from the fabric of another dimension. Their right hand, too, is suddenly not empty. In a blink, a sword, gleaming with otherworldly energy, materializes, its blade humming softly in the quiet night. The Convoker's foes falter, taken aback by the sudden show of force, but the Convoker wastes no time. With a battle cry, they launch themselves at their enemies, their conjured sword cutting through the air with a sound like a comet. Each stroke is precise, each parry perfectly timed. The Convoker moves with a dancer's grace and a warrior's ferocity, their conjured weapons a blur of light in the darkness. One by one, the foes fall, overwhelmed by the Convoker's relentless onslaught. The battlefield, once a place of dread, now echoes with the Convoker's triumph. Their enemies lay defeated, their confidence shattered by the Convoker's magical prowess. As the dust settles, the Celestial Convoker stands victorious on the battlefield, their conjured weapons fading back into the ether. Their mission accomplished, they stand tall, a testament to their power and resilience, but they know their journey is far from over. There are more battles to be fought, more foes to conquer, and they will be ready. Their magic their greatest ally in the trials to come. Now, what if you could step into the shoes of this magical warrior? Let's explore the character creation process for the Celestial Convoker. Step 1 is determining your core attributes, those being strength, reflexes, intellect, genetics, and charisma. These are your character's inherent qualities, and they're determined by rolling 3 times 3 6-sided dice for each and taking the best result. Next, let's set your basic attack and defense stats. A Celestial Convoker's basic attack is 11, attack is 12, attack is 15, and defense is 8. These numbers refer to your character's combat abilities and how well they can defend themselves. Your health points are determined by rolling 1 7-sided dice and adding 6. This gives you a sense of how much damage your character can handle before they're out of the fight. Moving on to evasion and resilience, your basic evasion is 4 and your basic resilience is 5. These stats help determine how well you can avoid attacks and resist various forms of harm. Next, let's talk about your magic. Your initial magic points are 3 and your basic occult manipulation is 10. These are your magical abilities and they'll help you summon weapons and equipment from other realms. Now, let's choose your initial weapons and equipment. As a Celestial Convoker, you start with a pistol, a small knife, and a certain amount of currency. You also have the ability to summon different types of armor and weapons as you progress in your professional standings. Speaking of professional standings, your initial standing is that of a dabbler. As you gain experience, you can ascend through the ranks, eventually becoming a Grand Convoker or even an Omega Convoker. Finally, let's choose your character's background. Perhaps they are the child of a Celestial Convoker, or maybe they discovered their powers in a crisis situation. The choice is yours, and it will help shape your character's story and motivations. And there you have it, your very own Celestial Convoker is ready to take on the world. The Celestial Convoker is a remarkable character with a unique set of skills and abilities. They are the rare individuals who have the magical talent to call upon weapons and equipment from other dimensions. This magical conjuring ability makes them highly adaptable, as they can instantly create gear as the situation demands. Celestial Convokers are not typically heavily armed or armored because their magic allows them to materialize the tools they need right on the spot. This makes them incredibly versatile and unpredictable, a trait that has been successfully utilized by nations for various covert operations. They can be saboteurs, infiltrating enemy lines to wreak havoc, or assassins, striking down high-value targets with a blade drawn from thin air. Their magic is neutral, neither inherently evil nor noble. It is a tool, and its effect depends on the hand that wields it. A Celestial Convoker can be a hero, using their abilities for the greater good, or a villain, leveraging their powers for personal gain or destruction. They often find allies among fighting professions and fighting mages and other non-aligned professions. However, they must be wary of Miranians, witch hunters, and unravelers who may not take kindly to their unique abilities. In terms of career alignment, Celestial Convokers are typically neutral. They navigate their own path, unrestricted by the moral compasses that guide others. Their magic doesn't discriminate, and neither do they. As for life expectancy, a Celestial Convoker can expect to live up to 100 years. That's a century of conjuring, fighting, and living on their own terms. Their journey is one of constant evolution, with each rank they attain reflecting their growth and mastery. From a dabbler to an Omega Convoker, each step brings them closer to fully realizing their potential. Whether you're battling foes on a grand battlefield or sneaking through the shadows, the Celestial Convoker offers a unique and thrilling role-playing experience. Their dynamic abilities provide endless possibilities for strategy, action, and adventure. Who knows what they'll conjure next? The Celestial Convoker is a testament to the limitless possibilities of tabletop gaming. This character is a true embodiment of versatility, offering a unique blend of abilities that are bound to keep both novice and seasoned players engaged. Their rare magical talent to instantaneously summon weapons and equipment from other dimensions adds a thrilling unpredictability to every game. The process of character creation itself is an adventure, with the roll of dice determining your strengths, reflexes, intellect, and other attributes. The excitement of shaping your own Celestial Convoker, from their initial professional standing as a dabbler to potentially reaching the grandeur of an Omega Convoker, is a journey in itself. But the real adventure lies ahead, in the countless quests and challenges that your Celestial Convoker will face. With every game, you'll explore new dimensions, encounter allies and adversaries, and experience the thrill of celestial convoking magic. Step into the shoes of a Celestial Convoker and let your adventure begin.